Beneath the bright sun near a peaceful waterfall, a wise Buddhist master had a heart-to-heart with a young student about the art of drinking water calmly. He explained how water, though simple, is super crucial for every part of our body. It's not just a basic need, it's like a secret pathway that fuels everything from our stomach to our skin. It affects our weight, helps us handle stress, and gets rid of bad stuff in our body. The master said, water isn't just about feeling full. It's about knowing when, how much, and how to drink it. He warned that ignoring this wisdom could lead to serious health problems, even if you're usually healthy. The curious young student, hungry for more insight, asked the master, when should we drink water, and when shouldn't we? How much should we drink every day? What if we're really thirsty and don't have much water? The master, patient and serene, shared timeless knowledge about staying hydrated. He explained that understanding these mysteries helps keep your mind and body in sync, steering clear of issues like tummy troubles, unbalanced diet, weakness, and other health woes that catch people off guard. In a peaceful scene with sunlight casting its glow near a waterfall, a wise Buddhist teacher shared ancient wisdom with a dedicated student. They talked about how crucial water is and how it's a big deal for our lives. The teacher said, to get this, we got to think about how we know when water's doing its thing, what container it should be in, and how it helps with weight. They started off by saying that most of our body, like 60%, is affected by water, and that 70% of our inside bits, like stomach stuff, kidneys, and even our brain, work well thanks to water. Water's not just there to fill us up, it also cleans us out through sweat, pee, and breathing. The teacher talked about how important it is to replace the 2 liters of water we lose when we fast, and how our body tells us when it needs more water. When we don't have enough water, our tummy gets weak, our mouth dries up, skin gets dull, and our eyes feel tired. Ignoring these signs could make us really sick, so having enough water is super important. The student asked how much water they should drink, but the teacher said there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It depends on things like how heavy we are, what we do each day, and the weather. Normally, drinking 10 to 12 cups a day is cool, but it's smart to change it up based on what we eat and how much we move. But no matter what, water doesn't have any calories and keeps us healthy and fresh, showing us how ancient wisdom flows through everything. In the quest for knowledge, the curious student had one more big question. Is drinking too much water bad? The master, all calm and wise, shared some Buddhist wisdom, saying that too much of anything, even water, can be harmful. Being moderate is smart. Drinking more water than we need might help our kidneys, but can mess up our blood sodium levels. Understanding that water is super important, but we got to keep a balance. Problems come up when we drink way more than we should, like hitting 4 to 5 liters a day, explained the master with a lot of thought. The talk then switched to how we drink water, something that seems simple, but actually matters a lot for our health. The master explained, see, drinking water while standing messes with how fluids move in our joints, which can cause aches as we get older. So the trick is to sit down peacefully when we drink, preventing issues down the line. And here's a cool tip from the master. Chew your water before swallowing. This small thing helps the special spit in our mouth mix well with water, which helps with digestion, stops acidity, and prevents feeling all gassy. The master suggested not going over half a cup at a time, giving our bodies space to work things out. Also, it's good to choose between cold or room temperature water, depending on what feels right for you at that moment in life's journey. In their exchange of wisdom, the Buddhist master unfolded insightful lessons for his disciple, uncovering the link between our food and the water we drink. You see, when we have something cold to eat or drink, our clever body first warms it up to match our body heat. Water, just like food, follows this process. But having too much cold water makes our body work harder to digest it before using it up. Also, it can make the food in our stomach hit harder, slow down digestion, and even lead to constipation, the master explained, stressing how important it is to get the water's temperature right. So, it's good to get into the habit of drinking water at room temperature or slightly warm because our body can take it in easily. Water actually helps break down food, makes digestion better, and keeps our stomach clean, the master added, guiding the disciple towards balance between the body and the essential fluids. Their conversation deepened into the right times for drinking water. Turns out, it's not a great idea to drink water while eating because it messes with how our body digests food. See, after we eat, our stomach makes these special juices for digestion. Drinking water right after eating makes these juices weaker, messing up the process, explained the master, clearing up a common misunderstanding. For a good balance, it's better to drink water 45 minutes before or after meals. Having a sip or two while eating is okay to ease the throat, but too much at night can stress out the kidneys since our body isn't that active during sleep. Drinking just enough at night stops us from waking up often to go to the bathroom. The master wrapped up, sharing valuable lessons about how water fits with our body's natural routines. In their tranquil exchange, the Buddhist master imparted priceless teachings to his disciple about the art of water consumption, rooted in ancient Buddhist wisdom. The master's perceptive guidance stressed the importance of rhythm and balance when drinking water daily, warning against the pitfalls of excessive intake. Overindulging in water often leads to the body expelling it without proper use, causing frequent trips to the bathroom. The master wisely suggested maintaining intervals of at least 45 minutes to an hour between drinking sessions, allowing the body ample time to absorb water effectively. Additionally, the disciple learned about the optimal moments for water consumption after eating fruits and vegetables. It was emphasized that immediately drinking water might disrupt digestion and even result in health issues like colds or coughs. Furthermore, the master shared invaluable insights on the best timing for water intake. Developing a habit of drinking water upon waking, even before brushing teeth, facilitates the removal of impurities through feces and urine while purifying the stomach. This morning, water acts as a soothing elixir, neutralizing stomach acidity and preventing discomforts like acidity and gas, drawing from the teachings of Ayurvedic medicine. Regarding water storage, the master advised opting for containers made of silver, copper, or glass, cautioning against plastic due to potential health risks. Ancient wisdom also extolled the virtues of water stored in clay pots, where the clay preserves water's freshness and purity. Through this dialogue, the master not only shared healthy practices but instilled a profound understanding of the symbiotic relationship between the body and water. Wow, that was quite an extensive and profound dialogue between the Buddhist master and the disciple, filled to the brim with timeless wisdom about the significance of water in our lives. The teachings emphasized not just the physical benefits of water, but its role in inner harmony, mental clarity, and spiritual well-being. The master expanded on the virtues of storing water in clay vessels, attributing its benefits to improved furtherance and energy enhancement, while water stored in copper containers was heralded for its potential in aiding skin health and combating certain health conditions like obesity and hypertension. Beyond the vessel, the discourse dived into the practice of drinking water itself. The master advocated for reverence in consumption, suggesting a seated posture for at least an hour post-meals and promoting the intake of water at room temperature or slightly warmed. The timing of water intake, especially around meals, was underscored as crucial for a balanced bodily state. Ultimately, the Master conveyed that these practices aren't mere routines, but sacred acts that transcend the physical realm. Choosing the vessel, the way of drinking, the timing, each aspect was intricately tied to mindfulness, simplicity, and a deeper connection with life itself. The teachings highlighted moderation not just as a physical practice, but as a way of life, respecting the body's rhythms and integrating balance into every facet of existence. Each sip of water became a ritual, a moment to be present and appreciate the simplicity and purity within. In conclusion, these teachings aren't just about adopting practices, but about a profound transformation in understanding life itself. Every sip of water becomes a reminder of nurturing not just the body, but the mind and soul. Following these principles, one can seek and find that elusive inner harmony and discover the boundless wisdom and equilibrium that water, in its simplicity, holds. And then the mention of the video sign-off. The prompt to engage the audience by asking about their water intake, habits, and health. A beautiful way to invite interaction and continue the conversation. It's an impressive blend of profound teachings and modern interaction, merging ancient wisdom with contemporary engagement.